Hey everybody, it is Jessica from the Family Flips, and we are bringing you another unboxing today. There's Joe in the background.
What up?
So we are full-time resellers, and we purchase liquidated goods online and we sell them for a profit.
Yeah, we do.
And we just got a whole bunch of tablets in. We're really super excited to unbox this. So let's do it. But before we do, let us show you how we got here.
All right, so here we go. We've got a lot of 134 tablets. These are marked in salvage condition. I have bought from this online liquidator before, but I have not purchased from this specific location. But I have purchased this type of lot before, or these types of items. So I'm kind of familiar with them. A couple things to keep in mind is like right now it's starting at $300. We do have a premium of 10%. So as the bidding goes up, the premium goes up, and from where they are to I am, it's $100. But this is just looking at some pictures here. These are kind of some learning tablets, some RCA tablets, some Nextbook. These aren't high-end tablets, but they are tablets that in good used condition or in good inbox condition will bring, $30 to $40 per tablet. Even this 10-inch Viking Pro that's right here, see right here, it would bring probably about $50 with the keyboard if there's no issues with it. Same thing with this Nextbook Aris 10A. That's about $40 with no issues. We've got some here that are not in boxes. We've got lots of here in boxes. One thing I am a little leery of is right here. This is a little security symbol. So if you see these means that they are going to be protected. So like when you go to a box store and you buy these that have that security thing, it means that you cannot activate the tablet until it has been scanned at the register. It's a little security feature. But a lot of times, since these are customer returns, is that if the customer has already purchased it, they've got it home, they've filtered through the startup process, this little symbol will not matter. But it really depends on the lot whether that is going to be an issue. Looks like we've got about 2 minutes left. I'm going to refresh here. And my thinking is if I can get this lot here in our garage for $500 or under, I feel like it's going to be a great deal. It's 134 items. That's about $3.50 per item, which is a great deal. So one thing with this particular liquidator is once you bid, see it's at a minute and a half right now. I'm just going to go ahead and bid $300 just to go ahead and get in. I'm always nervous on this part. All right. So we're in. We're winning. See how the time it went back up to 4 minutes? You see that? Whoo! So let's go ahead and look at the manifest a little bit real quick. Granted, all this is marked as salvage condition. These are all various prices. The retail unit per thing. Some of these are actually kind of accurate, but some are not. Like this RCA Voyager tablet, it probably $39. It'll bring probably about $25 in good condition. And you can see here a lot of miscellaneous tablets. Those are going to be the ones that are going to be in or out of the box. You can sort by quantity. A lot of these are singles, but this one here, like an RCA Voyager, it's got 14. There's 9 of the Leapfrog ones. Those are a good learning little tool. You've got these Visual Land Prestige 10-inch. Those are actually pretty decent. I say decent. They're decent for lower-end tablets. And then some of these Nextbooks, those are all decent lower-end tablets. But these, it's a good market for tablets. So I'm going to go ahead and refresh here. It looks like we are still winning. It's exciting. It's so nerve-wracking. But you can see down here the description, some notes that they have is that the functionality issues may include, which is why they have it in salvage condition, is that units have failed preliminary physical and or functionality testing, meaning that there's probably going to be some issues with them. That's why it's salvage. That no repairs have been attempted. It says most tablet screens are okay unless listed on the manifest as cracked, which none of these, I'm not seeing anywhere that it says cracked. See if we can download the manifest real quick. We don't have a whole lot of time. Looks like we're still winning. And so 300 bucks. Nobody has got on the game yet, so which is cool, because if this happens, that means we've got it in our garage for like 430 bucks. Granted, we'll have to pay wire transfer fee, which will be a little bit more, but that's just like 20 bucks for our bank. I think maybe even $15. And but even crack screen, a lot of these are going to be good to sell for parts because of the international market for a lot of these lower end tablets. As you can see here, it's not noting cracked on here. Anywhere on the manifest, none of these are noting cracked. That doesn't mean that they're cracked. I have a feeling that there is going to be some cracked, even though it says that, you know, right here, unless it's noted that they're cracked. But I'm familiar with these before. It's a risk. But it's an educated risk because I bought these before. But if you don't know about tablets, you don't know about how to hard reset Android devices, that it can get very confusing, especially if somebody has, looks like we've got 30 seconds left, especially if somebody has gone through the setup process and they've attached their Google ID to it, that it can be a very tedious process of bypassing that Google process. We've got 20 seconds left. It's crazy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna refresh it just in case, because sometimes people bid at the end. Woo! And we won. So that's exciting. Woo! That's surprising. I really thought that somebody would bid on this auction. But they've got good reviews. The seller does. They sell other items. But what I was just saying about the Google is that some of these, looking at the down here, it says power issues. They may not charge. Granted, some of these will sell for parts or not working. There will be repair technicians that we will sell this to, that they can replace the batteries. They can replace the cracked screens, like the digitizer. And then account lock, that's like the Google lock. That's hard to bypass. May not charge, connection issues, sound issues. And I really feel like these are just blanket things that they have learned to put in the listing to protect themselves in the event that some of these items are that way. But that's exciting. So 134 tablets will be coming here sometime in the next week. Uh-oh, look at that. Looks like our tablets are here. So we've been waiting for. I have to get them inside, get them unboxed, and see what we have. It's so exciting.
Now, the special key with the unboxer. This thing right here. Lift up the lid if you can, because you just never know what's on the other side. You want to know how many boxes we've unboxed and with returns, because the person who originally bought it didn't do that. So many knife cuts and so many like mattress toppers, stuff like that. Okay, are you ready for the big reveal? Fragile. Handle with care, eh? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was not as exciting as I thought it was going to be because we can't see anything.
That was very anticlimactic.
Hold on. Let's try again. Ready? Dun 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 dun. Oh, now that was a little more exciting. All right. So now this unboxing is going to be a little bit different because we kind of know what's going to be in here. There may be a lot of multiples, which is great for resellers, you know, because it makes it a lot easier to list. So what this process is probably going to look like, is I will let you lead this. You're like our tablet guy. So
we bought these because they're tablets. They sell quickly. B is, I know that these were in salvage condition, but I have had experience with buying these tablets from before. These are all Walmart tablets, and It may be different though. Like I'm seeing some warning signs already, is that these may have actually been to like a repair center already, which is bad news, but it could still be worth it for our money. And just because a lot of these tablets are sold, we have sold in the past for people out of the country, especially down in the Dominican Republic. So I'm hoping that this is not the case with all of them, but the first 2 tablets we've touched, they do have defective batteries, which is no bueno.
Yeah, these are going to be...
Yeah, right side of touchscreen malfunctioning, turns on just fine. So it may be no bueno for us, but we'll see. So we're just going to get the unbox and we'll go through some of this and see how it goes.
That's a Nabi Junior. I didn't even know Nabi. Is it Nabi or Nabi? Look.
A Nabi.
Nabi? How do you know it's Nabi?
How did I know it was Nikon? And so yeah.
Won't hold a charge.
It's a little scary. Every one of them so far has been a defective item.
That's obviously already been tested. This one doesn't have anything on it, so we can hope for that.
And normally these have not been tested. So I bought, like I said, these all came from Walmart. I know they came from Walmart, but they usually don't go to like a repair center first, from what I've seen, but it looks like these have.
Yeah, these definitely.
So, won't turn on. Power light, okay. And so I'm hoping that some of these, they didn't know what they were doing. But we'll just have to wait and see.
But you never know. We could sell them for parts.
And if it's just bad batteries and such, I've sold lots of these before with bad batteries, and they still have done well. And what we'll do is we'll lot them up in like tablets of 10, and we'll just sell them as is in a repair center somewhere. We'll buy them. So far, not looking very good for not the ideal scenario that we were looking for, but these should be able to still make us some money, even as they are right now, because it's only 134 tablets for $428. So it's a good thing.
Oh, these are those little keyboards for those RCA tablets.
What is that?
Not activated, it says.
So not activated. These right here, they work. A lot of times, if we'll find some boxes here, which we do, right? That one does not have it. Yeah. So one thing that's when buying tablets that you do want to look for is this little key right here. This little key right here, because that's right there is it's an activation security thing that they have that like if somebody was to steal this item from Walmart, that they couldn't actually get into the tablet and use it because of this little security feature. When they check out, on the receipt is printed a little code that you enter into the tablet at setup that bypasses that. But one thing that we have learned with tablets is that a lot of times that these are bought, they use the activation code, they get into the tablet, and then once they're in it, like it doesn't remove it once the phone or once the tablet goes back to Walmart. Like once it's returned, it doesn't go back to being unactivated. So some of these, on these, it looks like they have not been activated. So this is a fully functional, I wouldn't say fully functional, it's a operating tablet, but it has the activation code which is required. Normally this will sell for $29.99. I'd sell these for if it didn't have the activation code. But with the activation codes, these will sell for about $20 because there's some smart people out there that have created some type of coding that they'll hook it up to a computer and they'll wipe the Android software, and then they'll upload their own new Android software on it. So there are ways around it, but that's a good sign that these are functional, that they do have that thing. These
can go with you. They're just other ones that say that they're not. And then this was that next book with the
yeah, and it said it's got a bright spot on the screen. Even with a bright spot, this would still sell. This is like a $34.99 is what we normally sell this for. if even it has a bright spot on it, we'd still get about 25 bucks for it.
Okay, these are more RCA tablets, just like the ones we had, but they don't have anything on them, so we'll just have to test those and see what happens. They do?
No, just wondering.
That'd be cool if they did. I'd be impressed with its battery life. All right, there we go.
So this is an RCA. It's a Voyager. It's a 10-inch one. AC, I'm not sure. It says no keyboard. So no other issues that are on there. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. If it actually powers right on.
Oh, nice.
So this one right here will sell for about 35 bucks without the keyboard because it is a 10-inch one and it's got the charging cable. So that's cool.
Awesome.
And I actually think I have a keyboard for this from the last lot of tablets that we got.
That would be awesome.
That would be kind of cool. So we'll see. I'm going to leave this to the side and see if it fully opens up.
This just says touchscreen does not register in a small point half an inch area. That's
so cool. She's trying to break stuff.
It's my bad, y'all. My bad. My B. Okay, that's another one of those next books that need to be. And that's the thing. It's like it's not the most exciting unboxing because you don't have all these crazy stuff. But as a reseller, it's nice because it's quick. You know, there's a lot of the same items. You know, a lot of it just needs to be, plugged in and tested.
Looks like just a cracked glass digitizer. This will still sell for about 15 to 20 bucks.
I wonder if this has everything in it. I don't see, it's obviously been returned, but I can't tell why. You know, like a lot of them had that sticker that said why.
Yeah.
And so we'll have to test that one. That's kind of cool.
Then here's that one RCA.
Is it working?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Look at that.
Right there. It doesn't have the Google account, so that right there. So awesome. We got a good little tablet here. It's gonna be a good $35, $40 for this item right here. And so that's good. I'm starting to get a little bit more encouraged.
Now tell everybody who's not familiar with selling consumer electronics what it means with Google account.
Yeah, so Google account, what that means is that if you're an Apple user, you have like iCloud lock. What Google lock is just if you have an Android device, they, when you register those phones or you sign up, that you attach your Google account to it. Well, if you do a hard reset or factory reset on your phone or a tablet while your Google account is still attached to it, then if you sell it to somebody without first removing that Google account, that becomes Google locked. But the good thing is that there are lots of YouTube videos that you can follow that will show you how to unlock these devices or to go in and remove the Google account. Now, if it's a stolen phone, like, do not do that. Like, that's no cool. But when you're buying stuff like this is obviously not stolen. It's okay to do stuff like that. So you just go in and remove it, and it's a good tablet. So, but that one's not. It's no Google account, no nothing.
That's exciting. That's a good thing. This one, it's another very small tablet. It says something about that somebody named Andy. I feel like Andy is very important because it says Andy checked, can't sell. So Andy is a very important person who knows whether or not they can sell it or not. So,
and usually the clerks, it probably has the activation code. I don't know. It doesn't have the charger or anything with it, but it still has the screen protector on there. So we'll charge that and
we'll see what happens. There's also a word on there. I think it said virus on the box. So
it does say virus.
It might be an issue. I don't know. Maybe.
But if you do a hard reset on it, it clears it out.
User account lock.
$15 each on eBay. So
that's weird.
That is weird. I've never seen that before. I guess whoever had these originally.
Here, show them.
Yeah.
Show the people in the big little camera. $15 each in eBay.
That's hilarious. And but it's a Visual Land 10-inch. I don't know where. I know these Visual Land, they come from Walmart. Where's your box?
You can open this one.
Yeah, it's the same one. So. And here we go. This is the same one. We've got a couple of them over there. And even if it does has the Google account on it, which it fires
right up.
Say it fired right up. It came on, the battery maybe did. And Don't say his name.
Oh yeah. Somebody exchanged this due to problem. See Shopify notes. But it says see Shopify notes. This is interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Can't reset. Looks like we got a lot of these.
This one says cracked. So that's another one of these. That's probably. I wonder how cracked. Oh, this is a smart tab. Oh, this is not the same.
No, that one's different.
Oh, it's.
Yeah.
Yep, it's cracked. It's even got the protectant on it. Still cracked.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
Yeah, that's a heavy duty one there.
Yep. Let's put that over here.
This RCA dude here, I want to see. It's a Viking Pro. I just want to see.
Yeah.
Because this is like, if it's all good, this is like a $60 tablet.
And it's, right now, if he's pulling it out, it's still in its,
But it doesn't have the charger. Doesn't have that. It looks like to be used. It's got some scratches on it. Still has the screen protector on it. It's got a cracked glass digitizer. But I'm not really too worried about that because this will still sell for 20 bucks with it because somebody overseas, they'll buy it, they'll replace the glass on it. And so I'm okay
still
with the
sad
cracked
though,
glass.
but it's still, okay, we can still make money on it,
Yeah.
you know.
Not as much. I mean, that would be like a $35 tablet if it wasn't cracked, but since it's cracked, it's 20.
This one says smells with a Z. Smells like smoke. Cannot connect to App Store and speakers suck. So I guess the person who returned this did not like this.
Yeah, and here goes some more RCA tablets.
I'm gonna open this up and make sure.
We'll test some of these a little bit later on at the end, and y'all can kind of see, but it's not cracked. It probably doesn't smell of smoke anymore.
No, it doesn't. But it's got a nice little leather case on it.
Got a note, that one says not activated right there.
Oh yeah, it does.
Not activated.
It actually does smell like smoke.
It does. We will have to...
Make my nose itchy.
It's quite pungent. It's pungent.
The smell, it's sticking.
Huh. This one looks like a live demo.
How do you know that, Joe?
It looks like it because it says it on there. See that?
I'm just...
See that right there?
I have a hunch.
And, but that looks like it's a 12.2-inch tablet. And,
it looks like a full-on laptop, honestly.
It does.
That's cool.
And, I don't know the brand. But it's a demo. Even if it's a demo, you can still hard reset it. Power's right on. And even if it is a demo, we'll be able to hard reset on it, clear it out, and make it like new.
That's pretty neat.
That's a big tablet.
I know. It looks like, as I'm saying,
it looks like a laptop. It does.
I can still smell that smoke, too. Oh, this one has a exchange because Mr. Robinson said the touchscreen is malfunctioning. So, there you go. That's another one of those. Oh, that's the visual lands that Joe was talking about that were in those white boxes.
Yeah. This is a demo mode. And I'm not too worried about demo modes because I've got them in. I've sold them before. This is a Hawaii. Not Hawaii.
Wow. It's so cute. You can't tell if it's a really big phone or a really small tablet.
Hey. Yeah, hey, baby. How you doing? You doing an unboxing? You need me to call you back later?
Yeah, I need you to call me back later.
Oh, okay. Oh, power's on everything.
That's kind of cool. It's pretty.
Yeah. Ooh. See that?
Yeah.
Boom. We value your time out there. So since a lot of these are the same items over and over again, we don't want to bore you too much. So we're going to kind of speed through some of this and pick out some of the cool items. And just because we've already been through one box, it's been like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. And
so we're just going to speed things up.
But if you like long videos, maybe put that in the comment section and we can look at doing like releasing, you know, a shortened, condensed version of unboxings and just a long version. So that way you can just kind of see us, I don't know, just put it in the comment section what you like. And if you want both, I don't know, you okay with that? Yeah. I guess she is now because I've already said it.
Yeah, he didn't even ask me.
But yeah, so now we're just going to speed through, go through, and pick out the cool stuff.
All right, so we have finished unboxing all of these. We've got some things we want to point out to you. I'm gonna let Joe do it actually, because I think you would do a good job.
So this is a salvage lot, right? We bought it with salvage. We knew there'd be some, just from our experience, we knew that there would be some issues. I wasn't anticipating this many. I was really just considering or thinking that this seller, because they're new to the marketplace that we bought it from, and you know, really just thinking that since they were new, they were trying to be extra cautious, which is why they sold it as salvage versus just customer returns. But it does look like that some of these have been through some type of testing center. But I also do know that when they do go through testing centers, that especially with Walmart, like they don't have the ability to do a lot of thorough testing. So for a lot of these, you know, they're Google locked, which is okay. I'm okay with those. There's some cracked screens, the cracked glass digitizer. I'm okay with that because I know that those are still going to sell. But
I think one of the things, I was a little nervous when the first few things that we got out of this lot looked really damaged. Mm-hmm. But honestly and truthfully, when you order a salvage lot, you kind of have your expectations on salvage. I think that, you know, with us, we made a really calculated risk mm-hmm. based on what we know about salvage lots, what we know about customer returns and conditions and etc. That we know the baseline for what we would likely get, and anything mm-hmm. above that is better. So we had our mindset, and when we bid on the auction and we got the auction, we paid what we paid for it. We knew that we would at least make our money. It was a little bit of a gamble, but even though we have a lot of things that aren't perfect, we will be able to profit off of this.
By a lot.
Yes.
You know, because it was 134 tablets, $428. That's only like $3, you know, a little over $3 per tablet. Even cracked glass ones on a lot of these will sell for $10. So I know, like, we got more of these little Hawaii things. That's 3 of them total, so that's $150. We got several of these other ones. I don't even know. Like, we got all these here. Some of these are cracked, but that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's 21 of those. And over half of, like, the majority of them aren't even cracked. And the majority of them, from what it looks, they don't have any issues powering on. They just had a password. So that's going to be at least $400 right there for those. Then we got like these
Voyager 3s.
Yeah, we've got these Epic Leapfrogs here. These are nice little deals. Normally, like, this has an activation lock, and that's the little activation lock I was telling you about. That since it wasn't the code when they purchased it at the register and it was printed a receipt, they didn't put it in. It's activation locked. But I know that I've sold these in the past for around $25 for each item. Granted, there's fees and stuff to pay for, but that's still 8 of those. That you know, it's $20 a piece. It's $160. So we're already, with just those 3 items, we are already in the profit, and that we still have, you know, roughly 100 other items, we have roughly 100 other tablets that's going to be all profit for us. So, wasn't the best case scenario. Definitely wasn't best case scenario as far as the ratios of the items that I'm used to having broken stuff, but it did for the amount that we got it for. I'm still extremely pleased at the profit potential that we do have with this lot.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. True, it was a salvage lot, so we knew kind of what we were getting into. Definitely not what we were hoping for above and beyond, but it's definitely not the worst thing that could ever happen. So we're pleased with it. It's going to keep us busy. We're going to get some you know, good profits out of this, so we're super excited. Comment down below what you think. Have you ever thought about selling tablets or anything like that? Let us know. And if you haven't liked this video, please do. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. We're going to be doing a lot more of these unboxings in the future. We are so thankful that you guys are here to support us. And y'all have a great week.
Peace.
Peace.